Hello everyone, it's Philip from the Conservative News Canada channel. I'm doing a few videos here on. I put a poll up on the Facebook channel page, asking what you guys want to talk about. I've got a few topics, votes already. This one will be on defense as one of the topics that's voted for. So I'm going to basically start off with this. Defense, in my opinion, to me, Canadian forces are underfunded as it is. I mean, people say, oh, we need to put money in social programs and all this. Yeah, we do. But we also need to put money in our forces. Looking after the families, looking after the troops, looking at the soldiers, the pilots, the airmen, the flight crews, sailors, all that. Coast Guard. You need to look after everybody. Not just some special interest groups, which has been going on for the longest time. I was saying in another video, I said somewhere else, another video, I think I said it in. Defense, it should be about, the defense budget should be 15 to 30% of the entire budget. That still leaves you with, what? 85 to 70 to 85% of the budget for other programs. Let's say take the whole budget. I mean, there's a range. I'm willing to play with it, but there's an interesting fact that somebody sent me a bunch of facts on defense spending, both Canada and the U.S. Per capita, Canada spends 1/3 compared to the U.S. We're a third per capita to the U.S. I mean, meaning, for every 100,000 people, we're spending 1/3 less. Yeah, we're a smaller country. Yeah, I'm going to see a lot of comments go with smaller country and all this. Yeah, but compared to the U.S., with whatever the population of the U.S. is, I'm going to share the numbers. I don't want no numbers. Compared to Canada's 32 million. We're spending per 100,000 people 1/3 for the 100,000 people versus the U.S. on defense per 100,000. This is not complete total population; it's per capita, which is said like that. Really, what can we do? Do we need F-35s? In my opinion, we need replacements for F-18. Do we need new armored vehicles for the Army? Yes, we do. Do we need new ships for the Navy? Yes, we do. Do we need submarines? Do we need diesel boats or nuke boats for the submarines? I think yes, for both counts. Do we need cutters? Yes. Do we need supply ships? Yes. Do we need fuelers? Yes. Or fleet oilers? Yes. What else? Like, we need a lot of stuff in the military. Need better equipment. A lot of equipment's falling apart. We've got new uniforms. So what? Equipment's falling apart. Canadian forces are known for their ingenuity to keep things going through the Liberal Trudeau and Chrétien and Martin years. They've been known to keep things going. Who sent their forces? I mean, what happened in Afghanistan? We sent our guys and girls over to a war zone in green uniforms when it's a desert. You need brown, you need chocolate uniforms, you need tan uniforms. That's unacceptable in my view. You know, Prime Minister doesn't know where the gear right, which I can't blame him. Most people, Prime Ministers don't know the front from the back of the helmet when there's ballistic helmets. It's kind of obvious, but still, it's stupid. I mean, I give Steve Harper credit for taking the time to go spend time with some of the troops, doing things with the troops, for the troops. Yeah, he cuts the funding in some programs for the troops, but he's looking at the big picture. Big picture things. If people say, oh, like, that's not big picture, it's just selling us down the road faster. It's like, no, it's not. Yeah, look at the big picture. Certain programs need to be done. I agree, mental health for the servicemen and women is important. Funding for the families is important. All this is, any supports for that is important. Afghanistan, I think, honestly, I'm getting tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of it. I think it's a good thing we're there. A lot of Afghan people I've talked to say, I'm happy the Canadian forces are there. They're all supportive of the mission. They don't like when Afghans get killed in front of incident in bomb airstrikes or whatever, but they understand it's been inevitable. It's been inevitable. The detainee issue from that, I'm going to run political sided back in here. But the detainee issue is just, to me, is liberal fabrication. Was a liberal issue. None of the problems happened after 2006 that I'm aware of. Most of this happened before, and the Conservatives getting blamed for it, for not doing something about it. And I mean, that's, to me, it's ridiculous. If anything, everybody's at fault. Our government's at fault. Both Conservative and Liberal and NDP. They're all the four parties that are in there are all at fault for that. Defense issues, like what can we do? Actually, no. Let me just pull this book out. It's my book. I have this book and a couple other books. They're just not handy. One's very handy. It's Who Killed the Military by J. L. Bernstein. Excellent book. Well, liberal sale. There's no footnotes in here. To me, it's the guy's personal experience. Guy was a soldier. I talked to the author. I talked to somebody else, Desmond Morton. I talked to both of them in my own project on the military. They're not. I think it was Desmond Morton saying he's not doing any more military stuff. It's okay, fine. He wished me luck in the project, and I'm still working on it. Still compiling information, which is a lot of information that I want to compile in to go through it all. It's overwhelming, but I want to make sure that the military is well equipped, has everything they need. I mean, peacekeeping is fine. It's fine and dandy, but we cannot rest our laurels on peacekeeping, just peacekeeping missions. If we're needed, if manpower is needed, boots are needed. I think our troops are more than capable, more qualified. I think they're more qualified than the U.S. forces to go over some of these places, to do what the job is done. After the U.S. goes in and does their thing, because we're kind of more of that diplomatic type mindset here in our military. A lot of the soldiers you'll talk to, I mean, if I see them on the street, Tim Hortons or wherever, they're behind me, I'll say, okay. I'll say, well, if you deal with that soldier, boom, here you go, here's that, here's, tell them it's free coffee, it's on me. So I said, that's what I do. I remember, I treat veterans with respect. I remember a couple years ago when I was in Toronto, going through the underground tunnel system for the TTC, underground tunnels and all that, walkways underground tunnel system there. There was this ladies auxiliary from the Legion was doing the poppy drive. Me, I'm a sucker for them, honestly. If I have $5 in my pocket, they'll get that $5. Truly. They'll get my last I'll give them my last $5. And I've done it many times. I've even had one gentleman, I'd probably say from either Gulf War or Vietnam, I had the guy in tears. There's nobody has ever said thank you to him, and shook his hand. And even offered to buy him a coffee. Nobody's probably ever done that for him. And that touched me when I did that, and I saw his reaction. He was like, you could see it in his face. He wouldn't show it, but you could see it in his face. He was just like, he was just broken down. I mean, we need to take care of these people, these veterans. Doesn't matter what war. They were caught in Vietnam or Gulf or wherever, or Afghanistan. They need to respect them. And that's what the issue is modern day issues with the military. Their funding needs to be there. We need to fund the legions. Veteran Affairs need to fund the legions better. I'm going to put my tax dollars into legions. Okay, to help veterans and all that. Help them out a little bit. But one thing we really need to do is work on material issues that we have with the force as well. We can't just look at the human factors, we have to look at the material issues as well. Like the F-35 is a good example. New tanks, new armored vehicles, new gear. We have good gear, but we're behind a lot of the countries in gear-wise still. Our guys are well equipped. We're probably better than, I'd say we're in the top 5 militaries for combat operations. We have one of the best air forces in the world, one of the best armies in the world, one of the best trained in training aspect anyways of all services. Navy is very good. Our Navy is very good. We don't have the weapons that the US does or the Brits do, but we have that ability. I mean, we have the training, we don't have the firepower. We need to get that firepower. Even if it's a peacekeeping mission, I think every peacekeeping mission should be treated as a potential combat mission. So you have troops that are combat ready, trained for peacekeeping. I mean, that's just smart. That's just common sense. That's the issue that a lot of people have. Greens, liberals, NDP. They don't want to see our guys going over on a combat mission. They want to see our guys doing peacekeeping. Well, to have the peace, you have to make the peace. You need peacemakers. That's what Canadian soldiers are good at. They're good at making the peace. They keep making it and then keeping it. Overall. I remember talking to a relative of Sergeant Mark Leger, one of the Ford servicemen that was service personnel that were killed in that friendly fire accident April 18, 2002, I believe it was. His cousin actually was the one I was talking to, and she was saying thank you. I mean, she was like, you know what? She was just so stunned that somebody actually would mention her brother or her cousin, her relative. I never met the man. I never met Sergeant Leger. I wish I had. Because I would say, you know what, Mark, you run for political office. Make the changes. Get your changes. Get your voice heard. But honestly, I do not think you would go for it. You'd rather be helping the little person overseas that needs it, the people who need the most. Okay? I think that's personal. Defense-wise, like I said, I'm gonna go blue in the face repeating this as a broken record. More funding is necessary. Funding is necessary in all the departments, everything. So I would like to say thank you for watching. I'll say this to the men and women in the Canadian Forces and those serving overseas in Afghanistan, Libya, and other operations around the world. Thank you for your service. I salute you. I do a proper salute for you in my cadet days. So I'm going to say, boom. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Keep up the good work. Stay safe. Come home, and please come home. We can't see you back home. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye.